The Ash, Lutzi and Susie O'Neill podcast.
Franklin's anniversary sale has kicked off with 33% off indoor and outdoor blinds, shutters, curtains and security screens. T's and C's apply. See franklin.net.au.
Kevin, when you're touching my soul on a Friday night. Oh, heavy. Kevin in the coach's box makes me feel alright. Oh, Kevy.
All right, this crucial match tomorrow is the Knights up against the Broncos. 5:30 kickoff, which is an unusual time for the Bronx to be playing.
Doesn't happen often, I don't reckon.
And Kevy joins us ahead of game day tomorrow. How are you, mate?
Oh, good again this morning, thanks everyone. Yeah, look, not the last sort of 5 or 6 weeks haven't been that great at the Broncos, but I can assure everyone out there that everyone's working hard, and we've faced a lot of different challenges this year, which for a young group sometimes doesn't go the way you'd like it. But I'm still, they're still buzzing, and there's still plenty of life left in us yet. That's what I believe.
Yeah, it just doesn't look like whatever needs to click into place. It doesn't look like it's too far off happening. But it'd be great to get all of our best players back. And where are we at in terms of everyone who competed in the Origin? Paddy Carrigan hasn't pulled up well?
Yeah, well, just back to your comments there, Ash, about I feel that we're not that far away. It's just going to be one little moment in a game that turns our whole season around. As in life, there's little moments... that if you get it right, and we haven't got it right, if you get it right, and this group is certainly capable of doing that, everything just turns. So that's what we need tomorrow night, is that one moment in the game. There'll be a couple where we get it right rather than not right, or a little bit of luck, a little bit of fortune. Also, backing up after Origin, our guys, we'll check them all this morning, just in here now. Paddy played with the ankle injury, through the Origin. I think he heard it in the second or the third minute of the game, so... he's a tough bugger though, Paddy. He should be right.
Wow. He played 80 minutes.
80 minutes in the Origin, which is a tremendous effort from him, you've got to say. Yeah. But, they all want to play. They're all very keen, leading into the game, into the Origin to back up for their clubs. They know how important it is for them to be in this squad. So, we'll check them all this morning and make a, really informed and a smart decision as well. We don't want to put their health or the risk of injury, becomes much greater, through this period. So we've got to make sure that doesn't happen either. And we got them next week and the week after because, regardless of what happens, on Saturday, tomorrow night with the game, we still need to finish the season strongly, with our best players.
What about Reece Walsh? I was just looking at the back page here, and I remember watching it on TV, the State of Origin. It looked like someone had kicked him in the kidneys. The photo here in the page, he's sort of on the ground holding his side. What are we going to do to everyone keeps targeting him, don't they? Like, what can we do to stop that?
Well, there's not much, Susan. With Walsh and he's standing in the game now, and you know about this as much as anyone with the pressure that he's under. For him to just to be himself and be his best, he's just got to relax and just get that pressure out of his head. About being the superstar, and everyone, everyone targets him, and that's going to be a thing for the rest of his career. So we've got to work out ways, and Reece has got to work out ways of how we can, protect him. The NRL certainly has to look at it as well. But Reece is a tough young kid, and his best work is still, in front of him, still finding out about himself and his skills and how he can apply them in games. And just at the moment, it's not quite working for him, but I'm sure it's not that far away where he just explodes again and brings the team and brings the club alive.
He doesn't strike me as the kind of guy that'd like to miss a week too, but he's obviously one that would have to be in extreme doubt for tomorrow, but I presume he wants to play.
Well, I've held his head under the ice bath for the last 2 hours trying to get him off. Yeah, no, but he's right. He'll be right. He's from the Rang.
He's from the Rang.
He's from the Rang. So, I'm from Ipswich, and I know that, they breed him tough there, and they breed him tough in the Rang as well. And Walsh is a tough kid, so he'll be right.
What about Adam Reynolds, Kevy? Sorry, mate. They're saying that he has a final fitness test today, that he's a chance he might play tomorrow.
Yes, certainly. Everything looks great for him at the moment. He's just got to get through this morning. Got to do a couple of strength things, around his bicep. But again, our medical staff will make a good and informed decision. A lot of it is up to do with Adam as well, whether he feels, he's trained well this week, whether he feels he can get through a game with his injury. Well, it's not injury; it's healed basically. Yeah. So it's up to him and, whether he believes he can get through the game with it. So, again, his player welfare is at first at stake here, and first in my forehead is, if Adam plays 80 minutes, is he going to be okay? If he is, well, we'll roll him out, certainly.
Yeah. We were going to send Charlie Cameron across. He was 3 weeks out, but with his league background. But he got off. He appealed his appeal. He's back playing, so we won't get Charlie, who I know you've met.
No, that's good. That's great news for the Lions. And the Lions have turned things around, haven't they, in the last 3 or 4 weeks? Shown that you can do it. Yeah. You just need, your best players out there. And
it was exactly the same thing, Kevy. It was that moment almost, it clicked over for them, and all of a sudden since then, it's almost like you're watching a completely. They're very simple. There's a lot of similarity between the Lions and the Broncos this year, and
and last year,
just almost there. What is it? What's that thing?
Yeah. Well, they started a bit slow, didn't they? Whereas we started it, pretty well. We were in the top 4 or 5, and then we've lost those couple of games, or more than a couple. And just confidence is a thing as well. But it can turn, very quickly for us, and that's what I expect to happen. We get a good run on into the finals. We've got all Saturday games, which is great for us. And, just looking forward, again, to getting down there tomorrow night with this group and seeing what we can do.
Just a quick one with, like the other coaches in Brisbane, but are in other codes. Like, obviously you follow the AFL. So do you speak to Fags ever? Like, is there a little conglomerate of Brisbane coaches that compete in different sports?
Used to be, didn't there?
Yeah, that you ever get together and compare notes or anything like that?
Ash, my phone's been dead for about 6 weeks, mate. No one, not even you guys. You guys have called a couple of times.
We call you.
Always stick by you, mate.
What are you talking about?
Not you guys, but no, I haven't. I'll reach out to a few people that I trust and talk to, particularly in the NRL, I guess.
Yeah.
Some coaches there, but outside of that, look, it's just batten down the hatches. Work hard. Ignore the outside noise. There's lots of noise out there, I would imagine, about the Broncos and what they're doing wrong. All the experts have their opinions, but they don't matter, the experts. What matters is what this group in here believe in, and I can assure you they're working as hard as they ever have to turn it around, and it's not far away, and I'm thinking this weekend should be a good time to start.
That's good news, isn't it? That sounds great, Kevy. And I'm sad that your phone hasn't been ringing. We would have called you if you knew.
But we have been calling. We're the only ones that stood by him.
Have been calling.
Hi, I'm Kevin
I'm
Walton.
going to start calling you more.
I'm going to call you as well to say hello.
Kevy, it's me. You out?
There we go. Let's get it on.
You out.
Good luck, brother.
It's 5:30 tomorrow night's Broncos.
Let's go.
Cheers, mate.
The Ash, Lutzi and Susie O'Neill podcast.